aan de hand?
Wat is dat voor geluid?
Sst. Weet je het zeker?
Ik wacht naar buiten kijken. Nee, dan schieten ze misschien.
Ongelooflijk. Goed. De Duitsers zijn afgeknapt.
Dus dan is de oorlog voorbij. Binnenkort. Wat is dan dat lawaai buiten?
Paniek.
Ich spreche im Namen aller Anwesenden, unsere Freunde darüber zum Ausdruck zu bringen, dass Sie, Herr Feldmarschall von Rundstedt, wieder zum Oberbefehlshaber der Weststreitkräfte ernannt worden sind.
Sparen Sie Ihre Reden für die Siegesfeier und kommen wir gleich zur Sache. Luftwaffenstärke?
Luftwaffenstärke, Feldmarschall.
Kurz, bitte.
Luftwaffenstärke ist kaum vorhanden.
Munition?
Munition ist auch kaum vorhanden.
Panzer, Truppen, Nachschub?
Kaum vorhanden.
Moral? Nicht vorhanden.
Was sollen wir Ihrer Meinung nach tun?
Ganz einfach, den Krieg beenden. Warum um alles in der Welt lachen Sie?
Entschuldigen Sie. Wir haben einfach so viel Vertrauen in Sie. Jeder weiß, dass Sie noch nie eine Schlacht verloren haben.
Ich bin ja auch noch jung. Na, warten Sie es nur mal ab. Als erstes müssen wir versuchen, aus diesem verlotterten Sauhaufen wieder so etwas wie eine Armee zu machen. Haben Sie irgendeine Ahnung, wann die Invasion in Holland stattfinden soll?
Es scheint, Sie haben in Belgien eine Pause eingelegt. Höchstwahrscheinlich Nachschubprobleme. Sonst können wir uns nicht vorstellen, warum.
Ich glaube, der Grund ist, dass wir uns viel schneller zurückziehen, als Sie vorrücken können.
Wilt u allemaal hebben, hoop ik. Ja, niet meer lang.
Vorwärts! Weiter! Ist kein Schlacht!
Hoeveel voertuigen in het afgelopen uur?
54. Fietsen niet meegeteld.
En gisteren om dezelfde tijd?
98.
Een week geleden hadden je moeder en ik Holland kunnen bevrijden. Paniek is alweer voorbij. De oorlog is nog niet afgelopen. En die idioten realiseren zich dat niet.
De oorlog vraagt tijd.
Voor onze experts.
Nou, ik was 9 toen ze hier kwamen. En volgende week word ik 14. Dan mag ik nou wel iets vanaf weten. Vader, geallieerden komen.
Maar wanneer?
I've just got back to England from Brussels, where I had a meeting this morning with Field Marshal Montgomery. There was an earlier one with General Eisenhower. They both feel, as I do, But when the Field Marshal's plan has succeeded, we should be able to end the war by Christmas in less than 100 days. Actually, the plan's really very simple. We're going to fly 35,000 men 300 miles and drop them behind enemy lines. It'll be the largest airborne operation ever mounted. Quite frankly, this kind of thing's never been attempted before.
Just where is this all going to take place?
Holland.
And when?
I'm coming to that now. Right. The ground forces. 30th Corps, commanded by General Horrocks, 20,000 vehicles, and this, as you know, is the German front line there. Now, we're going to lay a carpet, as it were, of airborne troops over which 30th Corps can pass. We shall seize the bridges, it's all a question of bridges, with thunderclap surprise, and hold them until they can be secured. Now, first of all, General Maxwell Taylor, Eindhoven. You take and hold the bridges there with the 101st. General Gavin, with your 82nd, you get Nijmegen. You take and hold the bridges. And Roy, you get the prize, Arnhem. Arnhem Bridge. And you hold it.
For how long?
Well, Monty assures me that 30 Corps will do the 63 miles in 2 days.
63 miles in 2 days.
Yeah, they ought to be a landlord.
Oh, I'm sorry. General Sosabowski, you go with your Polish brigade with Roy Urquhart. I'm so sorry.
Roy, when you've secured your bridge and 30th Corps have got across it, we can turn east, right into the industrial heart of Germany, the Ruhr. Once we control their factories, there's not very much they can do about it. And that is the plan. And we go next Sunday.
7 days?
Why not? The sooner we go, the better. We've got them on the run. Is something troubling you, General Sosabowski?
I've said nothing.
Precisely. Your silence is the thunderous.
General Browning, I am a Pole, considered by some to be smart. If that is so, it makes me member of a true minority group. Minority groups are more comfortable in silence.
Really? I should have thought the opposite was true. But you do disapprove.
I am thrilled that your great Field Marshal Montgomery has devised such a plan. I promise you, I'll be properly ecstatic if it works.
When it works.
Of course, when it works.
Thank you. Well, now let's get down to the details. First thing, of course, we shall have to have a high level...
Bei dieser Frontlage, wer wird den Angriff führen? Montgomery oder Patton? Model, was meinen Sie?
Patton.
Das ist der beste Mann, den Sie haben. Patton wird den Angriff führen. Mir persönlich wäre ja Montgomery lieber gewesen, aber so dumm ist nicht einmal Eisenhower. Bittrichs Panzertruppen brauchen etwas Ruhe, wenn sie Patton zurückschlagen sollen.
Natürlich. Wir sollten sie zurückziehen. Irgendwohin, wo es sicher ist.
Sicher, ruhig und abgelegen. Aber wo? Arnhem. Arnhem.
Right, I agree. Thank you.
Why the emergency meeting?
Just keeping me abreast of the little changes.
How big are the little changes?
I'll answer you a typical British understatement, gigantic. For example, they can't get us all in at once. Too many men, too much equipment, not enough planes. It's going to take 3 days to get the men into the Arnhem. Poles and the British.
How about that?
We'll be all right. Aside from the fact that we're parachuting in daylight, we have nothing to worry about.
Daylight? Has it ever been tried before?
Not in a major drop.
You think there might be a reason for that?
Let's hope not.
What do you think?
It'll be all right. It's a no-moon period anyway. We have to go in daylight. It doesn't matter. Just so they get us over the target area. Half a mile away, 3/4 of a mile. I'll settle for that.
I don't want to hear anything else. Is there anything else?
Well, you're my Dutch advisor, Harry.
I forgot to tell you something.
Only that the Germans first tried to take Nijmegen Bridge themselves back in 1940 and got slaughtered.
Terug. Ga terug.
Ja, maar...
Doe wat ik je zeg.
Een vriendinnetje. Ze woont aan het eind van de straat. Ik ben jarig. Ze heeft een cadeautje voor me. Mag ik alsjeblieft door?
Nou, vlucht dan.
Weet je het zeker van de kleur?
Ja, vader, ik weet het zeker. Daar kunt u volop aan.
Model. Een veldmaarschalk in Arnhem. Waarom? De Engelsen zullen er wel een verklaring voor hebben.
Heeft u de gegevens van de tanks nog doorgegeven?
Ja, natuurlijk. Maar model is belangrijker. Een fijne vent. Een geweldige spion. Ga nou je moeder helpen met het eten.
Sir. Yes, Fuller. We've got some information on tanks, sir.
What?
Dutch underground reports from the Arnhem area.
Established their strength?
No, sir, but I've got some...
Have they been identified?
Not by our intelligence,
So it's
sir.
the same rumors as before, right?
I believe these rumors, sir.
Why? The general consensus of opinion is that our opposition will consist entirely of Hitler youth or old men on bicycles.
I don't really know why, sir. Perhaps because no one in intelligence does. I just want to be sure our airborne carpet consists of live troops, not dead ones. I know everybody thinks I'm over-anxious, sir, but I would like to order another low-level reconnaissance of the area. If that's all right with you, sir.
Very well. All right, Wilson, thanks. Very well. Fuller. Here. Sir. No, I wouldn't be too concerned about what people think of you. You have to be somewhat brighter than most of us. Tends to make us nervous.
Naturally, we'll do our utmost to meet your tactical requirements, sir. But please, keep in mind the one factor which is crippling all our plans. It may seem improbable to you, but we are desperately short of transport aircraft.
I am aware of that.
In fact, I was surprised that nobody mentioned it to Monty when he dreamed up this operation.
I need drop zones as close as possible to the bridge. Now, clearly this area is no use at all. Can't have my chaps landing on the top of chimneys, but... Now, this looks inviting here. What's the terrain like?
Sorry, sir. All our reports indicate that this terrain here is too soft for glider landings. You see, the nose digs in first on touchdown, the whole thing goes arse over tip. Total write-off.
All right. What about that?
No, afraid not, sir. You see, after the drop, when we banked for our return, we ran into a whole lot of flak and rubbish in this Jerry airfield up here at Dealing.
Presumably you're intending to let us land somewhere.
Oh, yes, hopefully, sir. But as I was saying, we cannot afford to lose a single aircraft. That is the problem.
My problem is I don't just need drop zones. I need drop zones I can hold and defend. The rest of my division arrives with a second drop, and General Sosabowski's Polish Brigade with the third.
I understand, sir. But we really think we found the right place. It's large enough for your needs. It's flat and firm, and also easily defended.
Well, where the hell is it?
Well, it's not actually on this photograph, but it should be. Excuse me, sir. It would be about here, I think.
Well, that could be 10 miles from the bridge.
No, just under 8, actually, sir. If you'd like to have a look at it.
You see, the terrain is easy to traverse. All our information substantiates that. Yes, sir.
Just making sure whose side you are on.
Now, a drop zone 8 miles from Arnhem Bridge might be thought by some to present problems.
My God, he can't mean it.
Particular
I'm
problem.
afraid he does.
I must have reached. We have come up with a solution.
That's more than I know. Why should he have a corner on the
8
market?
miles cannot, under any stretch of the imagination, be considered ideal. But the gliders will be bringing in a reconnaissance squadron of jeeps, specially fitted with twin Vickers machine guns. Now, the instant we land, they will race ahead to the bridge and hold it until the other battalions arrive on foot.
And they'll be quick enough to secure both ends of Arnhem Bridge.
Most certainly.
Good. Now, you all know where I shall be. My headquarters will be in the center with 82nd. And just to remember that we're all totally interlocked. This is a bottom-to-top operation. 101st past 30 Corps on to 82nd. 82nd past them on to British Airborne. If any one group fails, it's total failure for us all. All we need now are 3 days of clear skies. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Only the weather can stop us now.
Weather! Christus! General Browning, what of the Germans? Don't you think that since we know that Arnhem is so crucial to their safety, they might know that too?
Now, look here. The few troops in the area, you know, second class. They're not front-line caliber. Not at all. Do you understand? I think you ought to have a little more faith in Montgomery's intelligence reports. You know, he's done pretty well for us in the last 3 or 4 years.
I will tell you the extent of my faith. I'm thinking of asking for a letter from you, stating that I was forced to act on your orders in case my men are massacred.
I see. Yes, I do see. Do you wish such a letter?
No.
No, of course not.
In the case of massacre, what difference would it make?
You mean you don't believe me, sir?
Well, clearly not. All right, boys, enough is up. Take your break.
Sorry about that, sir. But what then?
I just don't believe these damned radios are strong enough to carry the 8 miles from the drop zone to Arnhem Bridge.
Don't happen to have any cigarettes, do you, sir?
No.
They're perfectly okay. I've used them God knows how many times.
You've already told me that God knows how many times.
Well, I didn't have any problems with them in the desert.
Yes, I know. You see, Cole, what bothers me, what genuinely and truly has me more than a bit disturbed, is that Holland, being half underwater, is somewhat soggier than most deserts you're apt to find. It tends to have a lot more trees. Any biscuits?
Your biscuits are in your tin, sir. Shouldn't you tell the General if you're so certain about it, sir?
If I were, believe me, I would. What if they really don't work?
Well, what difference will it make? The General will be on the bridge himself by nightfall. He won't have to make contact with the bridge if he's on it. Will he, sir?
Well, if anyone rocks the boat, it's not going to be me.
The regular projector, chaps. At lunch, sir. I'll have it in a moment.
You're doing splendidly, Fuller. Don't worry, I don't need lunch.
Nearly there, sir. It's really worth your time, so believe me. There.
Splendid view of the Dutch countryside. Can't see any tanks.
Wait a moment, sir. It's a lot clearer in the next picture. If I can just... Now.
Next.
Yes, sir. I've had this one enlarged.
Yes. I shouldn't worry about them.
But, sir, you see that they are tanks.
I doubt if they're fully serviceable.
Still got guns.
So have we.
But, sir, If they weren't serviceable, why would they try to conceal them?
Normal routine, Fuller.
But, sir, we keep getting reports from the Dutch underground.
I've read them. And so's Field Marshal Montgomery. Now look here. There have been thousands of photographs from this sortie and from all the others. How many of them have shown tanks?
Just these, sir.
And you seriously consider asking us to cancel the biggest operation mounted since D-Day? Because of 3 photographs?
No, sir.
16 consecutive drops have been cancelled in the last few months for one reason or another. But this time the party's on. And no one is going to call it off. Is that fully understood?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen. Do sit down, gentlemen. Please sit down.
Look after these, woman.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Gentlemen, this is a story that you will tell your grandchildren, and mightily bored they'll be. The plan is called Operation Market Garden. Market is the airborne element, and Garden the ground forces. That's us.
Now, this is our position on the Belgian border here. Tomorrow, 3 airborne divisions will begin landing in Holland. 35,000 men taking off from 24 airfields in troop-carrying planes or towed in gliders. The American 101st here, around Eindhoven. The American 82nd here, south of Nijmegen, and our own 1st Airborne boys and a Polish brigade here at Arnhem. 64 miles behind enemy lines.
Now, their job is to take and hold all the bridges in these 3 areas. Our job is to punch a hole through the German front line here, and then drive like hell up this road, linking up with each airborne division on the way up. Speed is the vital factor. The plan is to reach Eindhoven in 2 to 3 hours and Arnhem in 2 to 3 days. That, gentlemen, is the prize. The bridge over the Rhine. The last bridge between us and Germany. Kick-off will be at 14:35 hours tomorrow afternoon. The Irish Guards, under the command of Colonel Vanderloo, will take the lead.
Christ, not us again.
What do you say to that, Joe?
Oh, delighted, sir. Truly delighted.
Now, I've selected you to lead us, not only because of your extraordinary fighting ability, but also because, in the unlikely event that the Germans ever get you, they will assume from your attire that they've captured a wretched peasant and immediately send you on your way.
Now, maintaining the speed of our advance will no doubt be tough going, as it's a single highway. But no matter what, we must reach those 1st Airborne boys in 48 hours.
Now, gentlemen, I'm not saying that this will be the easiest party that we've ever attended. But I still wouldn't miss it for the world. I like to think of this as one of those American Western films. The paratroops, lacking substantial equipment, always short of food, these are the besieged homesteaders. The Germans, well, naturally, they're the bad guys. And 30 Corps, we, my friends, are the cavalry on the way to the rescue.
Do you want me to pack that as well, sir?
No, thank you, Wicks. I'll carry it.
Sir?
You haven't forgotten my golf clubs, have you?
Oh, they'll be coming later in the staff car, sir.
And what about...
Sorry, sir?
What about my dinner jacket?
Are you sure you'll be needing that, sir?
Ah, let's hope so.
Once you quit that.
Chock full of vitamins. You ready? Have a little strength. Hey, where'd you put that? Oh, damn it, Eddie. Give it back.
All right. There you are.
I wish you hadn't done that. See, my problem is I'm not totally crazy about the prospect of dying.
So don't die. Drinking that garbage isn't going to keep you alive, is it?
No, what is?
What is? Well, not getting shot.
What can guarantee that?
Nothing. For sure.
You will.
I will what?
You tell me, Eddie. You tell me I won't die.
All right, you won't die.
No, no. Guarantee me. I want you to guarantee me I won't die.
I guarantee it. Come on. Let's get some food in you. Come on.
I wasn't kidding. Hey, Eddie. Were you kidding?
Major Fuller. My name is Sims. Mind a bit of company?
Of course not, sir.
Busy times. You must be exhausted. Are you exhausted?
Who isn't?
We've been getting reports from a number of your friends. They're worried about you. They think perhaps you need a rest.
We all need rest. Why are you saying this to me? Is it because I rock the boat?
I'm a doctor. I'm only concerned with your health. I think perhaps you ought to take a bit of sick leave, you know.
But why? I'm not ill or anything. I haven't done anything wrong.
Of course not. You're just a little tired.
Yes. I am tired.
I think perhaps we might go.
Can't it be stopped?
No.
I don't want to be left behind. Please.
It's out of my hands, Daddy.
I didn't want to miss the party.
sweetheart.
Yes. When you think we only had 7 days to get everything organized, it's quite a...
Bloody miracle. It took 6 months to set up the D-Day drop. That was only half as big as this.
Corporal, over here.
How'd you feel?
Fine. I'll feel even better when we're in Holland. Do you remember a few months back when I was first appointed to this command? I told you I had never jumped, but thought I ought to give it a go? Mm-hmm. Well, you did me a big favor.
Oh, really? What?
You said, Roy, you're far too old for that kind of thing and much too large.
Did I? What was the favor?
Well, I didn't quite tell you everything at the time. But I'm prone to air sickness.
Good gracious. What, every flight?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
desert, eh, sir? Sir? Easier than walking, sir.
If you say so, God.
British should be able to clear the way pretty well for your initial advance.
Yes, we'll move off as soon as their barrage has got going.
Yes, that's absolutely fine.
Follow behind it as close as we can.
But you know, Joe, this isn't going to be the pushover that everybody seems to think it is.
No, I didn't think so.
Morning, Alan. Your sleeping beauties know there's a war on, do they?
Is it true that the Germans have put more troops into the line ahead of us?
Yes, they obviously don't intend to just let us walk in the front door. Hello, Bob! Hope that's not my funeral they're going to. And I'm still desperately worried about having to throw everything up this road. But there's no alternative. Morning, Tom. Morning, sir. So I've decided to run the road like a railroad. Nobody, repeat, nobody will be allowed to put any vehicle on that road without my permission.
Including me?
Good luck to you, sir. You too! Especially you, Joe. Morning, Derek. Morning, sir. Glad to see somebody knows where we're going. Time, Joe. That's the killer. We can't afford to drop behind schedule. So for God's sake, keep your tanks on the move.
Good God Almighty.
That's just the 101st. The other two groups are on the northern route. HR in 90 minutes.
I'd better be going, sir.
Right you are, Joe. Any last-minute changes, Bob?
Yes, sir. If the advance runs into difficulty, we're calling the Air Force with purple smoke.
First class. And good luck, Joe!
Thank you, sir.
Do you think you'll be able to manage it?
I've got nothing else planned for this afternoon.
I told you should have had the bloody thing out.
What the hell's that?
It's flag.
Ja, ich bin hier, Matthias. Fantastisch. Einmal soll das Material zu meiner Verfügung liegen.
Right on.
this on the river road, we shall be all right.
Where the hell do you think you must be going?
B Company, to me! 8 Company, over there! Hurry up!
Verzeihung, Feldmarschall, wenn ich Sie unterbreche. Aber britische Fallschirmjäger sind anscheinend gelandet. 3 Kilometer von hier.
Warum sollten Sie das tun? Hier gibt es nichts Wertvolles. Ich bin hier wertvoll. Sie sind alle nur gekommen, um mich gefangen zu nehmen. Holen Sie meinen Chauffeur und den Wagen.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmarschall. Evakuiert das Hauptquartier. Jawohl.
Und vergesst nicht meine Zigarren.
Jawohl.
Dann versuchen Sie es weiter. Irgendjemand muss ja da sein.
Ein aufgelegter
Hühnermarschall sprechen. Ja, dann halt seinen Adjutanten oder seinen Burschen.
Ich verstehe kein Wort. Tausende von Fallschirmjägern sollen über Holland abspringen. Ist das Tatsache?
Ja, das ist richtig. Westlich von Arnhem.
Da ist doch Feldmarschall Model.
Ich versuche schon dauernd durchzukommen, aber sein Hauptquartier ist ständig besetzt. Da, von der Luftwaffe. Starke Verbände sind südlich von Nijmegen gelandet.
Nijmegen? Die wollen die Brücke.
Ja? Das macht nichts. Versuchen Sie es weiter.
Vielleicht sind die ihm schon in die Suppe gesprungen.
Das wird Ihnen so passen. Hören Sie zu. Ich kümmere mich um Arnhem. Sie versuchen so schnell wie möglich nach Nijmegen durchzukommen. Nehmen Sie alles mit, was fährt. Jeden Mann, der laufen kann. Und halten Sie die Brücke. Ja? Nein! Feldmarschall Model! Da darf keiner rüberkommen, klar? Sie müssen die Brücke unter allen Umständen halten. Verstanden?
Klar.
Brian Rossi, come with me.
Cover the right flank.
How far away is headquarters?
Half a mile, maybe more.
Brigadier Lethbridge just left, sir. Johnny Frost and the 2nd Battalion are already on the River Road.
Good. Thank you, Baker. Any news of Freddie Goff's Jeep Squadron?
Well, it's unconfirmed.
Rather bad luck, sir.
considering how few gliders we lost on the way in.
But it appears that a lot of the special jeeps failed to arrive, and those that did have been badly shot up in an ambush.
So no one's going to get to Arnhem Bridge except on foot. Splendid.
It must be from the lunatic asylum, sir. It's located on the far side of the wood. They escaped when it was bombed this morning.
Do you think they know something we don't?
wreck off the road!
Joe, how the hell do they expect us to keep to schedule on a road like this?
You don't know the worst. This bit we're on now.
Yes?
It's the wide part.
Peter, General's coming in.
How's it going now?
Not too well, sir. We haven't been able to make contact with General Browning, 30 Corps, or England.
So no one knows we've arrived safely?
Not as far as we know, sir.
What about those VHF sets?
Well, sir, it appears the sets have been delivered with the wrong crystals.
So they're quite useless?
Yes, sir, I'm afraid they are.
Are Brigadier Lathbury and Colonel Frost aware of what happened to the Special Jeep Squadron?
Not as far as we know, sir. At the moment, we're unable to contact any of the units moving into Arnhem.
Not a very satisfactory state of affairs, Steele.
No, sir.
We can't quite understand it, sir. It's perfectly good equipment.
Then for God's sake, get it sorted out.
Yes, sir.
Before we have a bloody disaster on our hands.
Sir?
Hancock, I've got lunatics laughing at me from the woods. My original plan has been scuppered now that the jeeps haven't arrived. My communications have completely broken down. Do you really believe that any of that can be helped by a cup of tea?
Couldn't hurt, sir.
Entschuldigung, Herr Feldmarschall, wenn ich Sie nochmal darauf zurückkomme, aber ich muss Sie dringend bitten, dass wir die Brücken, wenn es zum Äußersten kommt, dass wir die Brücken von Arnhem und Nijmegen sprengen dürfen.
Wille, das kommt nicht in Frage. Niemals. Ist das klar? Wir brauchen sie für unseren Gegenangriff.
Gegenangriff? Mit was?
Fallschirmtruppen können sich nicht lange halten, sie haben zu wenig Ausrüstung. Wenn wir sie hinhalten, sind sie verloren.
Aber unsere taktische
Ich habe mit
Situation...
von Rundstedt gesprochen. Die gesamte verfügbare Verstärkung kommt zuerst zu uns. Mit jeder Stunde, die verstreicht, werden wir stärker und die da draußen schwächer.
Aber wenn wir die Brücken sprengen, dann haben wir die...
Die wollen die Brücken doch gar nicht. Glaubst du wirklich, wenn die Engländer die Brücken wollten, dann wären sie 12 Kilometer von hier entfernt gelandet? Das ist ja lächerlich.
Ich bedanke mich für den Tee.
assault on Arnhem Bridge is certainly a smashing success. Have an aversion to apples, I'm so sorry. I'm sure the Germans will be thoroughly struck with surprise.
Are there many of you?
Yes, there were thousands of us.
Thank you, Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now look here, this isn't a victory parade, you know. Oh, come on, sir, enjoy the moment.
I will enjoy the moment when we reach the bridge and when we find the bridge intact.
It will be. Things couldn't be going better, nothing's wrong.
Yes, I know. That's exactly what is wrong, Harry.
Oh, I'm so...
Yes.
Stay down! Shit.
Still no contact, sir.
Then keep at it. I should be back shortly. Figured he'll land, but he can't have gone that far. All right, Brown.
I'm sure we'll have him fixed by the time you get back, sir.
Can you get a message down to 30th Corps on that dingus?
Yes, sir, Colonel. We just got word from the 82nd up ahead. They captured the Grave Bridge completely intact.
Oh, that's terrific, except 30th Corps ain't about to reach the goddamn intact Grave Bridge until the goddamn Song Bridge gets fixed. Tell our British cousins to hustle up some Bailey stuff.
Yes, sir.
I'll meet them in Eindhoven when they get there. Tell those schmucks to do this right and have their Bailey stuff at the front of their column. Got that?
Yes, sir.
And be sure to say please.
Yes, sir.
No! I'll make it just under 6 miles to Eindhoven.
We won't make it tonight. It'll be dark shortly.
But I hope to God the 101st can hang on till tomorrow.
Giles, remember what the General said. We're the cavalry. It would be bad form to arrive in advance of schedule. In the nick of time would do nicely.
Diese Pläne hätten England eigentlich nicht verlassen dürfen. Streng geheim. Und nun, Herr Feldmarschall, haben wir alles, was wir brauchen. Einheiten, Einsatzpläne, Aufmarschziele, Angriffsziele und die Pläne für weitere Landungen der Alliierten. Ich habe die Brücke von Nijmegen zur Sprengung vorbereiten lassen. Wenn ich sie heute Nacht in die Luft jage, muss dieses Unternehmen Market Garden scheitern.
Warum wollen eigentlich alle meine Generale meine Brücken zerstören? Kommen Sie, Ludwig. Wir wollen essen.
Essen? Und was wird aus diesem Plan?
Dieser Plan? Das ist sowieso falsch. Das ist nur ein Trick. Ich sage Ihnen, wir sollten den finden. Weißwein oder Rotwein?
We're still getting nothing from Colonel Frost's battalion on the River Road, sir.
Thank you, Cole.
Dog Charlie Fox, over.
Let's hope Johnny's meeting less resistance than we are.
General, we've got to break through to the bridge.
Well, we're completely blocked ahead of us. There's a good deal more resistance than we've been led to expect.
I must see for myself how he's doing. All right, Cole. What is their strength?
Well, I can't estimate yet. Some Dutch underground people were here earlier trying to explain the situation, but I'm just not sure how much they know. about Brown? They both had it, sir. Christ almighty, they've got round behind us. I think it might be safer if you spent the night with us, sir.
Well, I've got to get back to HQ.
Yes, with the lives, sir. Look, if we can reach them, there's some houses over in that direction. We can get ourselves organized and try and find out what the hell's happening.
Pull them out! Pull them out!
Right. Son Major!
Something just occurred to me.
What's that, sir?
We're wearing the wrong camouflage.
It's all very well for the country, but I doubt very much if it's going to fool anyone in the towns. Come on, come on. Look here, I'm awfully sorry, but I'm afraid we're going to have to occupy our house. Yeah. All right, chaps, we're in here.
House on the other side! Section 2, over here.
Dick?
Yes, sir.
Now take your men, occupy that house across the road. Make sure you can cover the bridge from your side.
Right, sir. Sergeant, follow me.
Corporal Thompson, 20 minutes to the next floor.
Rip down those curtains. Pile all this furniture against the windows. All right?
Charlie Fox. Hello, Dog Charlie Fox. We have reached our objective. What is your position? Over.
There's nothing, sir.
I can't contact brigade at all, sir.
Tried the other battalion. Any luck? Trying.
Hello, Dog Charlie Fox.
Susan, het is mijn huis.
Morgen misschien.
Morgen.
Ja.
Hello, Dog Charlie Fox.
Shall we have a go at the far end now, sir?
Having a go is hardly textbook terminology, Harry.
Would you let us try, sir?
Are you all right? Yes, I'm fine. We'll deal with them later. It gets dark.
Made it so far, Doddsy, eh?
Aye.
Slip first time. Wake up. I said you'd better hit that slip first time or we've bleeding.
I heard you, boyo.
Oh, great. After you, cop.
Come on, let's get on with it.
No! Oh, now we're in trouble, you bloody missed it!
Well, you knocked my arm, you clumsy bastard. No, we never get out of here. We've been an ammunition dump! Bloody ammo dump! Shit!
Mutter Verzweiflung.
You were much too noisy.
She does realize that there is something of a war going on, doesn't she?
She has never liked noise. She hates it. Hates it.
Colonel Frost. They're coming, sir.
Excuse me.
Many of them? Can't tell, sir. Can only hear them at the moment.
Sorry, Mum.
Brittany, try and rustle up some more bandages, will you? All right, lad, you'll be all right.
Check up with Cornish. See you later. Get him patched up, will you, Doc? I'm terribly sorry about all this, you know.
What is it, your arm?
Next. Right up, yeah.
More ammo on the roof.
Get that bloody stretcher inside!
Right, here we go.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Mr. Cornish is straight through there.
Right, thank you. Hi, Dick. Hello, it's all right. Sit down. All right.
Fine, sir. It's only
Very good. How are things?
Not too bad, sir.
Good. Good. Well, what is bad, I'm afraid, is this.
Careful. Sorry, sir.
We hold the north end of the bridge. Germans hold the south. But now they probably control most of the town, including the church tower.
So what you're saying is that we're surrounded?
Yes, something like that. Now what else?
Sir, I was a bit surprised to find British panzer troops here, sir.
Yes, well, surely you didn't believe all that nonsense they told us, did you? I mean, about the enemy being made up of, was it old men, children?
I'll have to risk it. It's halfway through the morning and things aren't getting any better.
Oh, Sergeant, how is it?
Sir, we can't clear the streets, sir. Enemy strength keeps increasing, and it's just impossible to get through to the bridge.
Right, out. Thank you, Sergeant.
Sir.
Gerald, it's imperative that I get back to HQ before this situation gets completely out of hand.
Well, if it's all right with you, Sir Clemenson and I will come part of the way.
All right, Jimmy? Let's move.
Right.
House, bottom window, sir.
Clemenson, get over here.
Sir.
Hang on, Gerald.
In here.
Can't you move your legs?
No.
Must be a spy. Can you help us?
How?
Don't you know a doctor nearby?
We can take him to the hospital. You go. He will be fine.
Go, sir.
You go.
Go up.
They're certainly at the back. What's it like at the front? Surrounded, sir.
Yes, quite.
Oh, I was rather expecting to see you again, General Sosabowski. Do please sit down.
The Polish drop has been cancelled again. I would like an explanation.
Yeah, well, I expect the fog has a certain amount to do with it.
I'm told there are aircraft flying 50 miles to the south. Explain to me, please, why my men and equipment cannot be moved from here to there and then fly to Arnhem.
Well, now, that's a very reasonable question, and I don't want to bother you with a lot of meteorological mumbo-jumbo. But the fact is, you see, whether we like it or not, fog, it moves.
Of course it moves. Where?
Well, that's very difficult to say, General. It's very slippery stuff, fog. I mean, do you think you've got it, and then it reverses itself and leaves you behind? Won't you please sit down? Well, what I'm trying to say, General, is, I mean, even if we move your troops the 50 miles, where I grant you just now the sun is shining, the chances are that by the time we get there, the fog could quite easily have preceded us. So we simply have to wait.
And do nothing.
I think that puts it rather well.
Divorced twice, does that count?
Yes, that counts.
Hey, that Bailey crap, you got it amongst this stuff?
When you refer to Bailey crap, I take it you mean that glorious, precision-made British-built bridge, which is the envy of the civilized world.
Yeah.
Right, well, the trucks are down there somewhere, but how you're going to get them through this crowd, I don't know.
No problem. I got a side road pegged out. It'll avoid all this. American ingenuity.
Oh, really?
Actually, I was born in Yugoslavia, but what the hell?
Yeah.
Where the hell have you been?
With some Dutch friends at Nijmegen. Look, this is why we can't take the bridge. The Germans have moved in SS panzer troops.
You'd think they didn't want us to get across or something.
They've sealed off the whole area. Here, you can see on this map. Every street leading to that bridge is blocked. Every house around it is occupied. The Dutch underground people say it's just impossible to break through.
They could be right.
Where's the captain?
Dead.
I didn't ask you how he was. I asked you where he was.
Sanitäter da!
Vorne halten! Haben Sie Feindberührung gehabt?
Nein, wir haben noch niemanden gesehen.
Weiter Marsch.
Los! Zu mir rüber!
Da kommt er!
Orderly, we're all under bandages over here.
Hey, you!
Sir, not now, sir. I'd like you to look at my cap.
I'm sorry, Sergeant. Put him down.
What in the name of hell do you... Tell me to put him down, sir.
Look, Sergeant, I'm in no mood for crapping around.
Colonel, if you don't look at him right now, he's gonna die.
Dead now.
It'd mean a lot to me, sir, if you check him out.
Come on, Sergeant. For Christ's sake, get him out of here.
You look at him, please, sir. Right now. I'll blow your fucking head off. Right now.
I can give him a quick examination tonight.
Thank you very much, sir.
Son of a bitch.
Orderly!
Well, I got the bullet out of his skull. He's gonna live, though, right?
Gonna have one hell of a headache.
Oh. Guess you can turn me in now, sir.
That was a court-martial offense. You understand that, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hope the hell it was worth it.
Guess only time will tell on that, sir.
My response is strictly limited, regardless of my personal preference. You understand that, too?
I do.
Like somebody cheating in school. Once the word gets out, you can behave any way you goddamn please. Your discipline's gone, forget about getting it back.
So you're gonna have to be arrested over and out.
Lieutenant Rafferty.
Yes, sir. Colonel.
Lieutenant Rafferty, this is Sergeant... What's your name?
Doan. Eddie Doan.
Sergeant Doan pulled a gun on me and threatened to kill me unless I did precisely what he ordered. I want you to put him under arrest.
Yes, sir.
I want you to keep him there I want you to keep them there for at least 10 seconds.
I'm not all that sure I understand, Colonel.
Count to 10, Lieutenant. Fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that, sir?
Thank you, Lieutenant. This is yours, I think.
Yes, sir, it looks like mine.
Scared the shit out of me, you stupid bastard.
Did a fine job yourself, sir, if it makes you feel any better.
Goddamn right it does. Eddie?
Sir.
You wouldn't really have killed me, would you?
Thank you, sir.
Right! Let's haul a little ass! Go! 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 Move it! Come on, soldier! You're not building a sand castle! Move it! Come on, boys! Use your muscles!
Come on, heave! Unload quickly! It's all right, sir. Come on, move yourself! You haven't been all day.
Come on, push! Come on, soldier, pound it! Pound it! We got a schedule to meet! How much longer now?
About another 4 hours, sir.
Shit. Come on, boys, we're not doing this for fun! Hey, soldier, get over here!
Yes, sir.
And pull on this rope!
Yes, sir.
Didn't you ever build a Bailey bridge before?
No, sir.
Neither did I.
Hold it!
Clear the way! Clear! Clear! Clear!
Come on, get a move on. We haven't got all day.
Roll the fuckers!
Right, come on, all aboard. Let's get it.
fellas. We see you. Get ready.
What's wrong, sir?
You're 36 hours behind schedule.
Lieutenant? Sir? We'll be turning you over to the 82nd now. They're good soldiers, the 82nd. Just be sure you keep your hand on your wallet at all times.
Yes, sir.
They're here.
Steady, call. They're here, chaps. You're late, you lady bastard, but we'll forgive you! That was gracious of me, don't you think? Take cover! Bring up the Fiat! Make sure it's within range.
Right, lads! Go, go, go!
Corporal! I need a jeep. Well done, laddie.
We thought you were dead, sir. We were told
I can assure you it was an error.
Short of ammo around the back.
Then we have a cup of tea, shall we?
Get the work done.
That was the bleeding general.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Carry on, thank you. Morning, Baker. Morning, James.
Morning, sir.
Morning. Harry. Apologies for my enforced absence. Dennis. Sir. Gerald Lathby's been put out of action. I'd like you to go into town, take over the brigade. How soon can you leave?
Right away, sir.
Good. Pull them together and keep pushing forward to the bridge.
Sir.
Did the rest of the division arrive safely?
Yes, sir, but we've run into all kinds of trouble. It would seem that we landed on top of 2 SS Panzer divisions.
Good God.
As you can imagine, it's hard to stop tanks with rifles and machine guns.
Show me.
Well, you can see what we're up against. Johnny Frost and some of his chaps have managed to get as far as the bridge, but the Germans are driving down here towards the river, and may even now have cut them off completely.
I see. Still, now that the entire division is here, we should be able to break through to him. Sir?
Well, certainly it gives us more of a chance.
Sobolski's Polish brigade is due at 12.
If it arrives. Yesterday's airlift was 3 hours late due to fog in England. And the gliders bringing the Poles' equipment didn't arrive at all.
Now give me the good news.
I'm afraid there isn't any, sir. As you can see, we're more or less surrounded. So far, we're holding our own, but we're desperately short of food, medicine, and above all, ammunition.
Aren't we getting our daily supply drop?
Oh, yes. But all Air Force are flying in on schedule. The trouble is, the Germans have overrun the dropping zones.
Don't our pilots know that?
Afraid not, sir.
In heaven's name, why?
It's the radios, sir.
We still haven't been able to make contact with anyone outside Arnhem, sir.
They can see us all right, laddie. But they're under orders to ignore signals from the ground. All they know, we could be Germans. They're giving it all to the bloody Germans.
Maybe tomorrow.
Here.
We'll never make it. Those bleeding snipers will get in. Come on, Ginger, mate, come on!
You'll never lift it.
Bring it back, mate, come on! Come on!
Run, laddie, run!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Ik kan die mensen hier niet allemaal in mijn huis hebben.
In, Nobby.
Ik moet hier weg. Ik moet hier weg.
Did you get any of that? I think she wants someone to order a taxi.
Begrijp je dat?
What is your position? Hello, Vertigo. What is your position? Please hurry.
Taxi! Taxi! Taxi!
Good evening, Kate. May I introduce Mrs. DeRost, Colonel Weaver? Is your husband not returned yet?
He should have been here by now. He must be having difficulties coming through the German lines.
Ah. Well, in that case, we will have to ask you for a decision. Colonel Weaver has a request to make.
Well, what we've done is we've set up a defensive pocket, more or less thumb-shaped, with the river as the base.
Mrs. DeRost speaks surprisingly good English.
Oh, well, then you understand that we're in quite a strong position for holding out until 30 Corps reaches us. But we have to make certain arrangements.
The words come through. I don't know. I followed the military strategy.
We have the main hospital, of course, but it is full to bursting. Perhaps you understand that we have great need of additional space.
Our house would seem suitable.
It's just for the slightly wounded. You know, we'll patch them up, send them back, that sort of thing.
I feel it will need a little more than that.
We're wasting time. Come.
Dag, dokter.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you. I will see you, Colonel. I will come back.
Help, say, kinderen. Come. You come in. Let's see. Please sit. Come take this chair. Here.
Come over here with me. Thank you very much, ma'am.
You sit. Let me help you.
Colonel, the Major wants you upstairs, sir.
Okay, thank you. Huh? All right. Thank you. Still in one piece, Dodds? Good. Right, Potter?
That's far enough! We can hear you from there!
Rather an interesting development, sir.
My general says there is no point in continuing this fighting. He is willing to discuss a surrender.
Tell him to go to hell.
We haven't the proper facilities to take you all prisoner. Sorry. What? We'd like to, but we can't accept your surrender. Was there anything else?
All right?
Arnhem auslöschen.
Kom ons helpen. Leg het aan, meneer. Kom maar, hier.
Kom hier. Kom hier.
Druk een beetje harder. Kom met die wagen, helpen nou. Druk het aan. Harder drukken.
Nijmegen?
None.
No way of blasting through to the bridge.
I'd lose all my men for nothing. There's God knows how many lying out there already.
You mean it's over, sir?
I didn't say that, did I? We've paid for that bridge and we're going to collect, but to do it, I need tank support.
Well, you've got it, Jimmy. The Grenadier Guards will be happy to oblige. Is that all right, Alex?
Absolutely, sir. It's not just tanks. I need boats. If 30 Corps were American, we would have boats. Did you bring any? Mike?
I think we might have a few about somewhere, sir, yes.
Well, can you get them here by tonight?
Well, it won't be easy, sir. We've got one road, 10-mile traffic jams on it, and Germans throwing shells at us. I don't know quite what we can do, but...
Except try. You can do that, can't you?
Thank you, gentlemen, thank you. Now, look here. About these boats, what is your opinion? I mean, how many people really would...
The general's a bit scratchy today, sir, but it's nothing personal. When we dropped on Sunday, I think he cracked his spine.
How many boats have we got then? About 6 in each truck.
Where's Major Cook, soldier?
I think over there, sir.
Thank you.
Better believe it.
Julian, where the hell are you?
Here, sir.
We're going to take Nijmegen Bridge tonight. What's the best way to take a bridge?
Both ends at once.
I'm sending 2 companies across the river by boat. I need a man with very special qualities to lead.
Go on, sir.
He's got to be tough enough to do it. And he's got to be experienced enough to do it. Plus one more thing. He's got to be dumb enough to do it. Start getting ready.
What was all that about, Major?
Well, someone's come up with a real nightmare. Real nightmare.
We just got word from the Dutch resistance people at Arnhem.
And?
It's not going too well for the British. Their main force never reached the bridge. And those that did are hanging on by their fingernails.
And General Urquhart?
This goes back to the river. The Germans have trapped this man in a pocket and they're squeezing it smaller and smaller.
How long can he hold? Where are those goddamn boats? Keep it clear. Right. They're no further than we thought. Julian.
Sir.
We have a little change in plans. We're going to make the crossing in daylight.
Daylight.
The traffic's all screwed up for miles. By the time we're ready, it'll be 0800. That's when we go.
Fine.
I'd like to wait and go tomorrow night, but the British can't hold.
Better by daylight.
Much.
Any news of the boats?
No. We're switching. You want some?
No, thank you.
We're switching the start till 9, just to make sure. You start laying smoke just before we go.
Fine, fine.
They're going to get cream from the far embankment. Your smoke screen's going to be their only protection.
Don't worry. We'll cover you.
Please.
Okay, can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention? I'm pleased to inform you that our 9 o'clock departure has been postponed till 10. So you can all have an extra hour's fun and relaxation.
Major,
Yes.
We got any more information on those boats?
We're reliably informed that they float. Outside of that, we don't know squat. Not how many, not how heavy, not how big. We are sure that the river's wide and that the current is strong. And as any more cheery information comes my way, I'll just be too happy to pass it along. In the meantime, just think of this as on-the-job training. What's the matter? No sense of humor?
God damn it. We go at noon.
Yes, I know. Come on, clear it up,
Probably wondering why I've called us here together. I've reached a decision that I'd like to share with you all. I intend to go across like George Washington, standing on the prow. You guys can do the rowing.
That's it! Move out!
Somebody take the back. What the?
What'd you expect, destroyers? Come on, put it together. Come on, them. You looking for them? Come on. Come on, then, guys. Damn it, water again. What's the speed? What's the speed? Come on.
How many more? Get that side down.
Was können Sie außer dem Rauch sehen?
Im Moment noch nichts, aber die werden versuchen, über den Fluss zu setzen.
Das darf Ihnen nicht gelingen.
Natürlich darf Ihnen das nicht gelingen, nur was machen wir, wenn wir Sie nicht daran hindern können? Bitte um Erlaubnis, die Brücke sprengen zu dürfen.
Das kommt nicht in Frage.
Jawohl, Herr Feldmarschall. Den Fluss nicht überqueren und wir werden keine Brücken vernichten. Sind alle Sprengsätze angebracht?
Jawohl, Herr General. Alles ist angeschlossen und fertig. Hauptmann Kraft steht wie befohlen bereit.
Gut. Diese Brücke fällt nicht in feindliche Hände. Sobald die ersten englischen Panzer draufrollen, jage ich sie in die Luft.
Let's get going!
All right! Go, go, go! Come on!
When he gets the water, go on! Go on! Always go!
If you don't have an oar, use your rifle butt! Anything! Row! Row! One!
taking us down! Stay to your right!
Support fire ordered, sir.
Right, thank you.
Hail Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary.
Over to the right!
Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary. Full of grace. Hail Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary! Hail Mary!
We're drifting! Pull to your left! Come on!
Hail Mary! Hail Mary!
Stroke-wise!
Hail Mary!
Keep rolling!
Hail Mary! Full of grace! Hail Mary! Hail Mary! Full of grace! Stay down! Hail Mary!
Come on, boy!
Grace. Hail Mary! Hail Mary! Full of grace! Hail Mary! Full of grace! Will be done. I will be done. I will be done.
Hail Mary!
Will be done.
Full of grace! Hail Mary! Full of grace!
I will be done.
Go up the side!
Can you make it through the tunnel?
No way, sir!
Up the bank!
With you, sir!
Cover! Cover! Come on! Let's go! Right here. Hold me up here. Take 4 across, draw fire. Harry and I will go up the side. You cover. Go! Go, 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 go! Go!
on! Come on, let's go!
Sind Sie fertig? Jawohl, Herr General. Jetzt. Ich habe gesagt, jetzt! Nochmal! Nochmal!
Jetzt sind Sie nur noch 18 Kilometer von Arnhem weg. Wer kann Sie jetzt noch aufhalten?
Oh, hell. Any chance with me?
Not unless we're relieved in the next few hours, sir.
Harry? Try and get him down to the cellar, will you?
Very good, sir.
It's working.
I'm through to HQ. Where's the Colonel?
Down below.
Well, get him, get him!
Colonel Kraus! What is it?
Up top! Up top, sir!
It's headquarters, sir! On the radio!
Come in!
What's your situation, Johnny? Over.
I hadn't expected the pleasure, sir. Well, we are holding out. We need reinforcements and, above all, ammunition. Over.
I'm not sure if it's a case of us coming for you, or you coming for us.
Well, we'll just wait for 30 Corps, then.
That would probably be best.
Very reassuring talking, yes.
I'm sorry, Johnny, getting stuck on that bloody bridge 4 days on your own. Have you anything else for me?
No, sir. I'll give you a call when our friends arrive. Over.
All right. Good luck. Out.
Sergeant Tomlin! Here, sir! I'm coming over! What's the covering fire?
Why aren't you moving? What's the matter with you guys?
Those are British troops at Arnhem. They're hurt, bad. You're not gonna stop. Not now.
I'm sorry, we have our orders.
We busted our asses getting here. Half my men are killed, and you're just gonna stop? And drink tea?
Look, we're now facing a completely different situation. We can't leave with tanks up that road. Jerry will pick us off like sitting ducks. Our infantry are still fighting in Nijmegen. When they get here, we'll move on.
For Christ's sake, must you do everything by the book?
Our orders are to wait for the infantry. I'm sorry, but there it is.
Sir. Sir. It's Major Carlyle, sir.
Hello, Harry.
Hello, Johnny.
Things not so good, huh? I've been meaning to ask you something. And I haven't because I know you were so anxious that I should. And I wouldn't give you the satisfaction. But why the hell do you always carry that bloody umbrella?
Memory.
What?
Bad memory. Always forgot the password. I knew no Jerry would ever carry one. I had to prove I wasn't English.
Harry.
Please, Heather. Please. Hello, 30 call. Nothing, sir.
Right, thank you, Corporal. It's no use in any event. I take my boot off for the wicks.
Hello, 30 call.
Ow! We're out of ammunition anyway. Right, off you go, Wicks. Join the rest of the lads. Try and get back to the main force.
What about you, sir?
I'll be all right. Just didn't make it this time, did we?
30 call. Charlie Fox calling 30 call. Come in,
Wie geht's dir?
Sagen Sie ihm, er soll es ruhig nehmen. Es ist gut. Ihre eigenen Flugzeuge haben es gestern abgeworfen.
My general says, please take it. It's very good chocolate. Your planes dropped it to us yesterday.
English.
Field Marshal Montgomery.
Slaap lekker, liefje. Slaap lekker, mama.
Het zijn 5 minuten. Te veel. Het enige wat ik op vraag heeft zijn 5 rustige minuten. Onze lieve Heer, laat deze jonge mannen in rust en vrede sterven.
Sorry, lads, but you're going to have to move.
Please. Take my hand.
We're a bit late for this one, Mike.
Surely shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield.
There you go. Hit that. You'll be all right now, chum.
Kan het nog erger worden?
Oh ja, nog veel erger.
Bring up the bulldozer. Bring up the bulldozer.
Stretcher bearer! God, help me! Stretcher! Easy now, take it! Oh, morphia! Davy, I must have morphia!
Morphia's only for the people who are really hurt.
I thought I was really hurt.
You're wrong. No, I asked him to come over, but Dr. Spander does agree with me, sir. We've got to do something about them.
Yes, what? Good day, Doctor.
General Okwa, we have no more space and we have no more supplies. And since a prisoner of war has more chance than no chance at all, I have a mind to ask the Germans to accept our wounded into their hospitals if we could arrange evacuation. Have I your permission to try?
Certainly, if Weaver agrees. But I hardly think the Germans will. Those are our guns out there. That's 30 Corps. I don't think my permission is going to be a major problem.
Ilu wylądowało?
Właśnie obliczamy, ilu wylądowało, panie generale.
I've come with a message from General Urquhart, sir.
How you managed that?
I swam the Rhine, sir. I'm afraid the radios are all up the spout. The General asks if you'll get your men across the river. We've been holding out for 6 days now, and any help at all will be of considerable assistance.
You swim back with a reply?
Yes, sir.
We can't swim. Not with equipment. We have small rubber boats. That's all.
Well, I'm afraid rubber dinghies may be a bit flimsy for the Rhine.
Yeah, agreed. Tell the general we're coming. We're coming tonight.
Yes, sir.
Tylko dwóch do jednej łódki.
Stać! Sznur!
Ciągnąć! Sznur! Wyciągać ich! Już! Szybko!
Not possible. If you would just say yes, it would be very possible.
Forgive me, but there's a battle. And we are in the process of winning it.
Winning and losing is not a concern. Living or dying is. Ceasefire. 1 hour, 2. Just to evacuate our wounded. Afterwards, you can kill us as much as you want to.
General Ludwig. Wir sollen den ruhigen Waffenstillstand geben.
Denen?
Ja. Wenn wir ihnen eine Stunde geben...
Die wollen nur Verstärkung. Ja.
Das ist lächerlich.
Ich kann nur dringend Feuer brauchen.
Ich übernehme es. Ihrer Bitte wird entsprochen. Der Waffenstillstand beginnt um 3.
Ceasefire 3. Ich bin Ihnen dankbar.
Will you thank him, please?
I just did.
Bitte, Sie können jetzt gehen.
How short are we? A mile?
Why don't we just try to bash through? For God's sake, it must be worth it.
They're trying to force Urquhart away from the river. Now, once they do that, once they've got him surrounded, he'll be annihilated.
Not in Monty's plan at all.
Have we replaced the boats we lost at Nijmegen?
Yes.
Well. Well, then.
Well, that's it then. We're pulling them out. It was Nijmegen.
It was the single road getting to Nijmegen.
It was after Nijmegen.
And the fog. In England.
Doesn't matter what it was. When one man says to another, I know what, let's do today. Let's play the war game. Everybody dies.
Withdraw. 2 days, they said. We've been here 9. 1 bloody mile. You'd think they could accomplish that.
Hancock, you're another. They're the last 2 I could find.
Charles, we've been given our marching orders.
If they discover we're leaving, they'll go all out to destroy us. So we must take every precaution.
Now, I've designed this like a collapsing bag. MacDonald here has agreed to man the wireless in order to give the Germans something to listen to. And all the padres and the medical staff have volunteered to stay behind as well. Now, the wounded, who are too bad to move, will replace the men firing. So our defense will seem as before. By the time the Germans find out what's happening, we should all be safely across the river. Pleasant journey.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'm beginning to believe we're actually going to make it, sir.
But everyone knew God was a Scotsman.
General Browning will be down right away, sir. He wondered if you perhaps might like to change, sir.
Change?
Your clothes, sir.
No, thanks. Leroy? How are you? I'm not sure that I'll know for a while. But I'm sorry about the way it worked out. You did all you could. Yes. But did everyone else?
They've got a bed for you upstairs if you want it.
I took 10,000 men into Arnhem. I've come out with less than 2. I don't feel much like sleeping.
Quiet.
I've just been on to Monty. Very proud and pleased.
Pleased?
Of course. Evik's market garden was 90% successful.
But what do you think?
Well, as you'll know, I've always thought that we tried to go a bridge too far.
Thanks, Daff. Oh.
et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Oh.